All right, so today we're going to dive into video editing
Okay.
with Filmora.
Oh, cool.
We've got excerpts from a Filmora tutorial.
That's good.
And this is not your typical video editing software.
Oh.
It's got AI-powered tools.
Really? Like what?
Oh, things like transcribing audio,
Wow.
even generating custom images.
Huh. So Filmora isn't just for like tech people then?
No, not at all.
Okay.
The tutorial really emphasizes that people are using it for all sorts of projects.
Interesting. Like what?
YouTube videos,
Duh.
social media content, even professional ads.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it's very user-friendly.
Especially for beginners, I bet.
Exactly. They walk you through all the basics, like cutting, splitting,
Yeah.
adjusting speed,
Makes sense.
that kind of thing.
So anyone can use it.
Pretty much, even if you've never edited video before.
Oh.
But the AI is really the game changer,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
especially for efficiency,
Right.
like the voice-to-text feature.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
They say it's super accurate
Really?
and minimal errors.
Wow.
So you can imagine how much time that saves.
Oh, yeah, compared to doing it manually.
Hours.
I know.
I spent hours on my first video. Transcribing it was brutal.
Yeah.
And they don't stop at subtitles.
Oh. What else?
They've got AI-powered translation
No way.
and voice cloning.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
it can translate your subtitles into different languages?
Yes, and
That's
it can
really
even
big.
generate a cloned voiceover in that new language.
Out. It's true.
So you could reach a global audience
Exactly.
without hiring voice actors.
Or translators.
That's insane.
It is pretty amazing.
But there's got to be some downside.
Well, the tutorial did mention pacing issues.
I see, like the cloned voice might not always sync up.
Yeah, something like that.
So you'd probably have to adjust the video speed
Yeah, I recommend that.
to make it seamless.
Right. So even with AI, you still need some human touch.
I guess, to fine-tune things.
For sure.
Okay, let's talk about audio enhancement.
Okay.
The AI-powered noise reduction.
Mm-hmm.
They say it works wonders
That's good.
because background noise can be so distracting.
Totally.
But the voice improvement feature,
Yeah.
not as impressive, apparently.
Interesting.
So some AI features are better than others.
I guess that makes sense.
And it's always good to test things out,
For sure. See what works best for you.
right? You can't just blindly trust the AI.
Yeah. You got to understand its limits.
Exactly.
So what other AI features are there?
Well, there's miniature creation.
Miniature creation.
So imagine you need a thumbnail.
Okay.
Instead of designing it yourself.
Right.
Filmora can analyze your video
Cool.
and generate options for you.
Wow, that's a huge time saver.
And then there's AI image generation.
Hold on. You can generate images?
Yep, right in Filmora.
So you don't need a separate program.
Nope, it's all built in.
That's awesome.
And they're constantly updating and improving.
That's great.
They even encourage viewers to check out their YouTube and TikTok.
For more tips.
Yeah, it's like they want you to stay ahead of the curve.
That's a good sign.
Shows they're committed to the software.
Yeah, and to the users.
Okay, so we've covered a lot.
Yeah, we have.
User-friendliness, AI features.
Streamlining video editing.
But what stands out to you so far?
Well, what really intrigues me is
Yeah.
the potential of these AI features
Okay.
to change how we approach content creation.
Interesting, but we can dive into that more later.
Yeah, in the next part.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So you were saying that Filmora's AI features could change how we approach content creation.
Yeah, like
Whole.
yeah, exactly, like as a whole.
Yeah. What did you mean by that?
Well, think about the translation and voice cloning.
Mm-hmm.
Being able to easily translate videos,
Right.
that opens up so many possibilities.
Like what?
Reaching a global audience?
Uh-huh.
Imagine educational content accessible to anyone no matter the language.
That's a good point.
Or filmmakers
Yeah.
sharing their stories with the world.
Without spending a fortune on translation.
Exactly.
That's pretty amazing, breaking down those barriers.
Right. It's like connecting the world through video.
But wouldn't easier access to these tools also lead to more competition,
Oh, that's true.
making it harder to stand out?
Yeah. I guess there are some downsides.
What do you think?
Well, the volume of content could be overwhelming.
Right.
You'd need more than just technical skills.
So creativity would be even more important.
Absolutely, originality.
Getting with your audience.
Yeah, that human element would be crucial.
Even in an AI-powered world.
For sure, it's not just about what you create.
It's about the story.
Exactly, and how you tell it.
AI can handle the technical stuff,
The audio, the visuals.
but humans bring the heart and soul.
Like think about a documentary or a comedy sketch.
Those have real emotional impact.
And AI can't replicate that.
Not yet, anyway.
Right, it's the difference between a perfect video
technically perfect.
Yeah, and a truly engaging one.
AI might make it flawless.
But without that human touch,
It's missing something.
that depth, that resonance.
The things that captivate an audience.
Exactly. Those are uniquely human skills.
Storytelling.
Evoking emotion.
Making people laugh or cry.
And those will become even more valuable.
As AI takes over the technical tasks.
It's like AI is pushing us to be better storytellers.
To focus on what makes us human.
But what about AI generating images and scripts?
Right. Where does that leave human creativity?
Can AI really be creative?
Or is it just mimicking us?
That's a big question.
Philosophers and computer scientists are debating it.
AI can analyze data
Find patterns.
and generate new content.
But true creativity,
Thinking outside the box,
making unexpected connections,
taking risks,
that still seems to be human.
at least for now.
So maybe it's not about fearing AI,
Right.
but seeing it as a collaborator.
A tool to help us push boundaries.
I like that.
It can handle the tedious stuff.
Color correction, audio syncing.
And that frees you up to focus on the big picture.
The story you want to tell.
Exactly.
And who knows, maybe this collaboration
Between human and machine.
will lead to new forms of art.
That we can't even imagine yet.
That's an exciting thought.
This deep dive into Filmora,
It's really gone beyond the practical.
to the future of creativity itself.
It really has.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up,
Okay.
one last question.
Shoot.
If AI can automate so much,
Mm.
what human skills and qualities
Yeah.
will become even more valuable? We were talking about human skills becoming more important.
Right, as AI takes over more of the technical stuff.
What skills do you think will be most valuable?
Well, the things that make us unique.
Like what?
Emotional intelligence,
Mm-hmm.
empathy,
Okay.
connecting with an audience on a deeper level.
So it's about more than just making a good video.
Yeah, it's got to have that human connection.
AI might be able to predict what people will watch,
Right, based on data.
but it doesn't understand emotions the way we do.
Not even close.
Thinking back to Filmora's features,
The voice cloning the image generation.
those are powerful tools.
But it raises the question of authenticity.
How do we make sure the human element isn't lost
That's a good point.
when AI can do so much?
It's about using AI intentionally,
Not letting it take over.
like using AI to generate a visual effect,
Okay.
but then adding your own personal styles.
So it's a balance.
Between AI and human creativity.
Finding that sweet spot.
Exactly.
What other skills will be important?
Critical thinking, I think.
Why is that?
Well, when AI can create such realistic content,
Yeah.
we need to be able to tell what's real.
Fact from fiction.
Right. Analyze information carefully.
And form our own opinions.
Exactly. It's like a new kind of media literacy.
Being able to navigate this world of AI content.
Asking the right questions, looking for evidence.
Considering different perspectives.
And lifelong learning, too.
Oh yeah, technology is always changing.
So we got to be adaptable.
Keep learning.
Stay curious.
It's not just about the latest software.
It's about a mindset.
Of continuous growth.
Exactly. And that's what will set us apart.
From AI.
Our ability to learn to adapt.
To connect with each other.
On a human level.
Well, this deep dive has been really interesting.
It has. We went from Filmora's features
To the future of creativity.
and what it means to be human.
I hope it's given our listeners some new ideas.
I think so.
Maybe even inspired them to try video creation.
That would be great.
Combining these tools with their own perspective.
Exactly.
So thank you for sharing your expertise.
My pleasure.
And thank you to our listeners.
Thanks for joining us.
Keep exploring these topics. Stay curious.
And embrace the possibilities.
Until next time.
See you then.